Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Java Classified. In today's session, we are going to tell you about interview related questions like in sometimes interviewer may ask how to create a Spring Boot application. Can you explain step by step? So in that scenario, you need to explain it. So in that case, you need to open any browsers like Chrome browsers, IE browsers, and type Spring Initializer for creating the Spring Boot related application. So for that one, I am going to Chrome browsers. In the Chrome browsers search bar, I am typing Spring Initializer and entering it. You will see start.spring.io. That website you need to click it. After that, in here you need to select project. In the project type you can select Gradle, Kotlin, Maven like that. So I'm going to select Maven only because in the Spring Boot used Maven approximate all the projects. So you can select based on your requirement. If you are working Gradle related project, so you need to select Gradle. Otherwise, you need to select Maven. In the language type, you can also select your your business requirements. Like if you have created Gradle as a Groovy, then you need to select as a Groovy language. If you have selected projects as a Gradle Kotlin, then you need to select Kotlin language. Right now I have selected Maven, so in this Maven I am going to select language as a Java. And the Spring Boot version, you must ensure which Spring Boot versions right now you are adding, because if you remember this, then upcoming videos related interviews, so you can better understand. So I'm just selecting Spring Boot version 4.0.1, and in the project metadata you need to add group ID. So I'm just adding group as a text or interview like that. So I'm just adding as a interview common com dot interview. In here artifact as a interview interview test interview test. I am adding this one, and name project name also I am going to add as a interview test. In here description you can add based on your projects related description, and package you can modify or leave it based on your group name and artifact name. And packaging you need to select Java or war file. So right now I'm going to select jar only. And configuration, it is a new which you have right now seeing in here. Previously old one it's only showing properties, not showing YAML. So you can select properties or YAML. So I'm going to select YAML file because YAML I am very comfortable. And in the Java version you can select based on your requirement like Java 2, 25, 21 or Java 17. So I'm just selecting Java 17. In the dependencies section, you need to add your dependencies related section. So in here I'm going to select Spring Web only, and if you are clicking explore button, then you will see all the added dependencies and projects and artifact related information as well. You can see this is the group ID which I have added, and this is the artifact ID, and this is the version. By default it's providing 0.0.1 snapshot version, and this is the name of the projects, and this is the description. In the below you can see our added dependencies, and this is the WebMVC test will automatically add uh, creating the test cases of the application. And so I'm going to close this one, and here just click generate button. After that it is download. In here you need to just copy this, sorry my bad, you need to just open it. In here I'm just copying this and going to C drive. In here I have already created a folder that is Spring Boot workspace. In here I am pasting this one. Once it is copied, then I need to import these projects in our IntelliJ. So I have already opened our IntelliJ. In here you need to click this one and just click open. In the open I need to go that directory. In the directory that is E drive. In here I am selecting that projects and clicking select folders. After that it is open in current windows. You can see here it will download all the related dependencies jar. So it will take some times. After that it will download all the related jar. So let's wait until it is not downloading all the jars. Now you can see src folder. This is the main structure in the Java. In the Java, this is the main main class which is responsible for running this application. So just double click in here. Why it is not opening? I think my system is a little bit slow right now. So you can see this is the main class and this is the resource file. In here you can see YAML file. This is our YAML file. In here you can also define the Spring Boot port and so on. I will explain in upcoming videos. This is the test package. In the test package we need to write the test cases in here. So that's information I will provide you in upcoming videos. So this is our project. So you can click this one and run this application. Right now it is downloading all the dependencies section. So it will take some times. Wait until it is not downloaded all the jars. Once it is downloaded all the jars, then we can run this application. You can see I have run this application, but all the jars are not downloaded. Once all the jars are downloaded, then it will create a build. After that it will run this application. Running this application in the console, you just see here it is started and the port number is by default it is provided 8080. So some cases interviewer may also ask by default Spring Boot in Spring Boot which ports are running by default. So you can just give 8081. I think this port is already used, so that's why it is giving error. So I am just stopping this one and running again. Might be then it will not give any error. So let's see. I hope it will run. Otherwise we need to change the port. So you can see in my console it is starting the application. Here right now I didn't have set any profiles like QA, dev or prod like that. So it is giving by default. Right now the 808 port is busy to some another task. So we can change this port number as well in mentioning the application property application YAML file. So in here I am just going to type server colon port and here we can add port number as 8090. So just run it, then it will up this application. In upcoming videos, I will explain others interview related questions as well. So keep watching my video and subscribe my channel. If you didn't subscribe my channel, then you will get the better understanding in the Spring Boots and interview related questions. It is also in use 58090. Okay, so I am just going to put 9092 and run this application again. Now I hope in this time it will work. Otherwise we need to kill that port and we can start the application. Right now you can see this application is started successfully. You can see this is the port number which I have mentioned in the application YAML file. So thank you for watching my video. In upcoming session I will also explain some other interview related questions. So let's see in upcoming videos. Thank you.